Go to logi.gg/Datto and use code Datto10 to save money on your next Logitech purchase. Now I want to look at my stats. I want to look at all of my stats across pretty much all of Destiny, because I don't really look at my stats. I don't look at my stat trackers. I don't really look at anything. I want to look at all my stats, PvE, maybe PvP. I don't think there's anything remarkable there. Mainly PvE. I want to look at GMs. I want to look at raids. I want to look at whatever other stuff people want to look at. That's what I want to take a look at today, to see what have I accomplished in the 7 years that this thing has been out. Almost 7 years. This is D2 stats. I don't know. Is there a way for me to really check D1 stats at all? Is there like a D1 stats dot report or something like that? There's a D1 raid report. D1.raid.report. That's crazy. We'll take a look at those too. So I want to do some in-game stuff first, and then we'll take a look at stuff outside of the game. So where do we want to start? Do we want to just go down the list? I guess maybe we'll just go down the list. Account wide, all, no time filters. Triumph score I don't feel like is going to really mean much unless there was a way to see what the total triumph score in the game is. Does anyone know the maximum total triumph score? Because I know I don't have maximum, mainly because I never went for maximum carnage or total carnage, whatever the Gambit one is. And as soon as I saw that one, I was like, guess what? I'm not doing it. I have apparently 2,266 score waiting to be unlocked. So, I mean, I'm pretty close. Where does it show maximum? Highest score possible is 171,592. So I don't have the maximum. In fact, there's only 2 people in the world who do have the maximum. Or, I mean, this might not even be maximum. They might have stuff that is not unlocked yet, but like right now it looks like 171,592. That's the highest you could possibly have right now, or among the highest. So I've kept up. You know, there's some stuff that I definitely have not done that I just was like, I don't care to do this, but I do like to keep up on triumphs. In fact, when I come back from my little break, I do want to do some triumph hunting to kind of get to my to get to a few more triumphs. And then active triumph score, I think if Braytech said I have 2,200 score to unlock, I guess it's maybe around 25,000, something like that. Collection score, 6,000. Total seals, 58. I do collect every single seal. The only seal that I never got was, I mean, besides flawless, was Conqueror Season 11. It is one of my missed opportunity that I really regret. But this was because in Season 11, there was no gilding. There was no gilding titles. That just didn't exist. So I was just like, I don't really care about gilding or like doing Conqueror again. I only have the title. It doesn't count multiple times. So like I only got to try the corrupted Season 11 strike like 2 times, and I never got it. And of course now I regret it. Back then I was like, whatever, who cares? We don't have the ability to gild. It is what it is. Trust me, it's disappointing to me too. Account, what else do we have? Final blows, 2.8 million final blows. Tracks from Season 1 onward. 2.8 mil. I don't actually know how many like that is relative to everybody else who plays this game. What are your final blows like, chat? I want to know your final blows. 2.6. I've been playing since Shadowkeep. I'm at 2.7. 1.8, 1.8, 1.5, 2.4, 2.3, 3 mil, 5.1 mil. What are you doing? 1.6. Do we count AFK farms? That's true. None of this is AFK farmed. None of this is AFK farmed. I'm not accusing everyone in here of doing AFK farming. I have no AFK farm. 5.1 non-farming I play on console. Wild. Absolutely wild. Striker defeats, 5,200. Striker's always been more of like a PvP type thing. Even with, I think the only time that I've really played Striker was, like Season 18 where storm grenades were going absolutely crazy. I had a very long tenure with Sunbreaker. Very, very long tenure with Sunbreaker. Especially last season. where I was basically playing Consecrate nonstop. Behemoth, there was like, you know, I'd say a full year where I was pretty active on Behemoth. Just kind of like a love of the game thing. Sentinel, I have this many because just Sentinel in endgame for a really long time, early Destiny, this is just what you played. You just played this in endgame. So I managed to rack up a lot of kills on Sentinel, even though like nowadays everyone's like, Sentinel Titan, whatever. This is just what you played as a Titan way back when. It's just what you did. But then you have Berserker Final Blows. I've almost caught up to lifetime Sentinel kills, tracks from Season 20 onward. From Season 20 onward, I've almost caught up to Sentinel. That's how much I was on Strand Titan and how crazy it was. I'm wondering, do we have Prismatic? They didn't include Prismatic! Where's Prismatic, bro? No Prismatic. Yeah, I only have 33 Good Boy Protocols. Final Blows, Hand Cannon, Submachine Gun. Those don't really surprise me too much. Sidearm and Shotgun being this low also doesn't really surprise me that much. Usually don't use these in PvE a whole lot. Pulse Rifle Final... See, this doesn't make sense to me. Oh, okay, never mind. Now it makes more sense. Tracks from Season 12 onward. I was like, I have more kills than this on one Pulse Rifle alone. Heavy Machine Gun, 64 thou. Okay. Deadeye Title Gildings, 1. Yeah, I basically completely ignored Deadeye. This looks like... Okay, this is seasonal. I see. Okay. We don't really care about the seasonal or the weekly stuff. Crucible. 81,000 opponents defeated in Crucible. I have seen people with more Crucible kills than I have PvE kills. What are your Crucible kills like? I want to see your Crucible kills. It is not comp time. 280,000, 74, 59, 30, 170. Yeah, a lot lower numbers. It blows my mind that there are some people with more Crucible opponents defeated than I have PvE enemies defeated. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I know about Braytek's leaderboard ranking for my overall triumph score. It says my active score rank is 1342. So I guess that's where I am on the leaderboard, something like that. Which sounds right. Loris, longest glory rank win streak. Apparently I've won 20 comp games in a row. I must have been carried. This had to have been me playing in a group with people. 60 Crucible rank resets. Okay, but I mean, I guess when we were talking about like 7 years, 60 divided by 7 is like, you're averaging, what, in between 8 and 9 per year? Which is still actually more than I thought, really. That's like, I mean, it's probably, the Crucible rank resets have to be like, you know, in one season I got like 14, and then 0, 1, 0, and then like another spike, and then 0, and then like, there's no way I average that many resets. Plus, all the times where I could reset, but I didn't because I just don't care. But I was playing a lot of PvP very early on in D2. I did play quite a lot. 50 Annihilation medals. Land final blows on the entire opposing team before any of them respawn. Okay, undefeated. We ran out of medals. I have 30 we ran out of medals. I have one incredibly loud truck outside. Okay, it's the garbage truck, to be fair. That's one giant truck that is acceptable to be outside. 30 we ran out of medals, huh? Okay. That's more than I thought. That is more we rans than I thought I was going to have. I thought I was only going to have like 10. Ghost of the Night, 15. That makes a lot of sense. I kind of play like an effing moron. Crown is mine. So that's killing someone who was on a streak of 20. I have 10 of those. Trials of the 9 wins, 177. Flawless tickets. Only, see, this says 11, but my other thing said 18. I don't know. Iron Banner rank. Bleh. Iron Banner gold medals. Bleh. Iron Burden opponents defeated. You guys remember this thing? Iron Burden. So way back when like power level actually kind of mattered, there was a thing that you could do called the Iron Burden, where you had to get kills against people who were higher level than you. And there was an emblem. This was back when I was really aggressively chasing triumphs as well. There was an emblem for getting 500 kills, and this was awful. This was like reckoning level awful. And then there was another emblem for 2,500 kills And I was like, nope. No. The Wise and Rebuke vid was incredible. I remember that one. This was awful, bro. Hated every second of this. And then, okay, so then this is Crucible title guild. Yeah, I don't really guild Crucible. And then we have some seasonal stuff where I haven't done anything. I'm surprised this is all they have for Crucible. These are all the Crucible stats? Well, there should be more stats. I don't know. I don't even remember when it was. Like, let's check my YouTube channel for the Wizened Rebuke review. This is April 1st, 2019. Over 5 years ago. Hey guys, today I want to talk about the Wizened Rebuke fusion rifle from the Atlas Unbound Triumph for killing 500 people higher level than you while under the effects of Iron Burden in Iron Banner. And I wanted to find out if it's worth chasing. The answer is fuck no. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Now's the video. And then the rest of it is just blank. To be fair, that thing was dog. That thing was doo-doo. Yeah, that has to be on par with like Reckoning in terms of how miserable it was. Was the emblem worth it at least? Let's check emblem report and see how many people ended up getting the emblem. I don't even remember the name of the emblem. Heavy as Death? I'm talking about the 500 one. I think the Weight of Guilt, because there was an emblem for 500, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. Redeemed 413,900 got the Weight of Guilt. Ain't. If 414,000 people got the Weight of Guilt, get out the skeleton and the ceiling fan, dude. Ain't. 414,000? It got added to the loot pool as a random drop? When? That is so cringe. How could they do that? 5,200 people got Heavy as Death. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, there's ain't no way 414,000 people got Weight of Guilt, and now they're just giving it away. Do you know how much I suffered for this thing? That is crazy, dude. That is actually insane. I'm actually mad. I am actually mad that they just give it away. I don't have Heavy as Death because I never got it because I didn't want to suffer. So I don't have it. That is actually crazy, bro. I'm actually pissed. I'm actually so pissed. That's crazy. Like, I get, like, dude. No, I know people did region swap, queue, all that, whatever. I understand that. But not 414,000 people, that many people did the region thing, go to Asia. Not that many people did. How are you gonna give that emblem away after knowing what people had to suffer through to get that? That is cringe. That's cringe. Dungeon stuff. I think we're just gonna look up a bunch of this on Dungeon Report because I don't think this has like, I mean, this is destination, so we'll look at a bunch of dungeon stuff in a little bit. Lost Sector completions 1,226. 1,226. Number of duels won in Dual Destiny 10. To be fair, I haven't really done that many. This is seasonal Lost Sectors. I want to know, like, is there, dude, who's got Lost Sector dot report? Is there a Lost Sector dot report? It's not like, you're not going to tell me how many legends and how many masters I've done? Heroic public event completions from season 10 onwards, 413. You think if there's actually a Lost Sector report, shut the hell up. This is just stupid. Give me this. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at my Lost Sector report here, I guess. I'm gonna have a ton of fails because I do use Lost Sectors, Legend and Master Lost Sectors, as a way to showcase a lot of build content. And generally speaking, if I don't go through it flawlessly, if I die somewhere because I'm like trying to show off, I just leave and come back in and I cut my recording. So that's why I have so many failures. But I actually haven't done that many. 218 Legend and only 89 Master. 307 total. What's my most cleared? You know what I'd love to know is my most cleared not Legend or Master Lost Sector. I mean, the site looks great. Perdition, I know I've done that a lot. Bunker, yeah, I've done that a lot. K1 Crew Quarters, K1 Communion, K1 Logistics. A lot of those. Scavenger's Den. What else? Aphelian's Rest. I'm very, very familiar with Aphelian's Rest. What's my, I think my most is K1 Communion. You can also see I haven't really bothered to go do solo Flawless Master of all of them just yet. I should start doing that. Okay, this is actually more than I thought, because I don't really do Legend or Master Lost Sectors. Mainly because it's just a way to farm exotics, but I've never really needed to farm exotics. I do GMs if I want to farm exotics. So, yeah, it's actually higher than I thought. Leaderboard, I'm scared. 29,676, more than 10,000 above the next one. Does 5,000 runs of Perdition. His fastest is 53 seconds on Expert. I mean, I guess it's just fastest clear. It's not like Platinum. You just get through it, so that makes sense. I was like, how do you do that in 53? Oh, never mind. That is wild. Wild stuff. I can't believe there's a Lost Sector. It's so stupid. But it's not stupid. Here's the thing, is like people actually use it. I just used it. And the site looks good. It's not to disparage the website. Gambit. 126 wins in Gambit. That actually feels low. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. Moats Bank 26 thou. 5,100 blockers defeated. 850 primables defeated. 750 invaders. And only 10 Gambit rank resets. For comparison, again, my Crucible is at 60. From season 10 onward. Yeah. So this probably doesn't include like a lot of Reckoning stuff, huh? Yeah. Only... Okay, give me the Gambit report. Someone give me the Gambit report. Let's go. Gambit.report. That's how I think you know Gambit's in trouble. There's Lost Sector report. There's D1.raid.report. There ain't no Gambit report. The market is open. That's all I'm saying about Gambit report. Raids. I think I want to look at my raid report for this. I mean, we'll go through this pretty quickly, but we might just edit. I want to calculate some raid stats here. So let's look at my raid report. We're going to go all the way down. Leviathan, 154 clears. 84 prestige, 70 normal. Eater of Worlds, 124. Only 17 prestige on Eater of Worlds. I had more Spire Stars prestige runs than Eater of Worlds. Crazy. Yeah, Prestige was where you had a very specific loadout that Bungie set every week, and you had to use those specific weapons in order to do Prestige. Scourge, my last one was a flawless. My last Scourge that I ever did was a flawless run. One of the very few that I've also done a duo of the final boss. I did not, and also Eater of Worlds. I didn't do, like, this was basically the end of my doing any sort of low man type stuff in this game. I don't think I did any other low man. Yeah, I've done like some flawless, but I've never done any other low man. This was like the last low man thing that I did. Also, I don't know why Scourge is here and Pantheon is here and Last Wish is over here. This feels out of order. Last Wish, 170 clears of Last Wish. Does it count going in for Shuro? Not that I did it that much. Like, I have a few. I don't even know if these are Shuros. I don't even know what those are. Counts for more than solo over 5 minutes. Okay. 86,000 kills in Last Wish. The overwhelming majority of which are not Shurochi. I do not do a lot of Shurochi farming. So this is a mostly pure number. I would be willing to take it down to like 80,000. I've spent 10 days in Last Wish. I definitely want to see where I've spent the most amount of time. Pantheon. I mean, Pantheon's too fresh in my head to like have too much commentary on. But I did 22, 10 Sherpas. Although I know Raid Report doesn't count Sherpas the same way that in-game counts Sherpas. Garden of Salvation, 129 clears. I spent almost a week in there. Almost a week in Garden. 104 Deep Stones, 70 vaults. Yeah, I didn't do a ton of vaults. And then Vow like was kind of the end of like me running a ton of raids because they introduced red borders around this time. I mean, this is literally when they introduced them. So then like my friends didn't really want to raid as much anymore after we got all the stuff. Yeah, the red border stuff was kind of the beginning of the end for like, you know, hitting some of these crazy high raid numbers and stuff like that. Crafting was like, okay, we have all of our red borders, bye. 25,000 kills here. Then we got King's Fall. 73 is actually a lot more than I was expecting. 50 roots is much higher than I was expecting. I didn't realize I ran root that many times. 8 master clears. Crota's End. Yeah, I didn't do too much Crota. People kind of got tired of Crota pretty quickly. Did our masters, that was it. And then Salvation's... dude, Salvation's Edge, I have almost as many clears already compared to Crota. Although I'm rapidly approaching the point where my friends are probably not going to be really too willing to run Salvation's Edge anymore now that we got most of the challenges done, if not all of them. I want to calculate how many kills and deaths just off of this scoreboard here. I'm pretty sure there's a way to tell on like Braytech. Historical stats. Compare players over stats broken down by activity mode. Let's see if they still have this. Okay. Crucible. Let's go raids. Let's sort by kills. Some shameful activity here. This is some shameful activity. 422,000. 99% legitimate kills. Deaths. I have 10,000. 40.08 KD ratio. I'm glad to see that this hasn't changed too much since the last time I checked it. I think the last time I checked it, I was hovering also around the 40 range. So I'm happy to see that I've still been able to maintain a 40 KD ratio. Game kills best single. Look at all these cheaters. 7,500 for me. Longest single life. Legitimate. An hour, 33 minutes, 55 seconds. I'm not sure if, like, I don't know what the AFK situation is like there. Time played, 1,500 hours in raids. What was this? Oh, total raids cleared, 1,200. 1,282. I have more raid clears? Never mind. I think my raid clears and my GM clears are pretty close. Let's calculate how many days that is. 65 days. That can't be right. 65 days? That seems high. But I guess, I mean, it does make sense. 100,000 assists as well. It's too bad this is sullied. Because I used to know the unsullied chart. And I know that I used to be at the highest, like one of the highest KD ratios. I wish I could filter out, like, longest single life, 1 day. 2 days, son? 2 days? 3 days DRM? 18 hours, 1 day, 12 hours, 21 hours, 23 hours. Shame. Shameful display. Shameful display. What raid have I cleared the most? I think it's Last Wish. 170 Last Wish. Leviathan, very close, 154. Kills, I mean, it's definitely going to be Last Wish. We could calculate, like, what raid do I have the best KD ratio, but that's going to take a while, and I kind of don't want to. What's the second highest? Second highest kills. Salvation says I have 31,000 kills. Higher than double King's Fall. Higher than Root. Higher than Crota. Was it 31,000? Dude, I have more kills in Salvation's Edge than, like, most other raids that have been out for years. 46,000 in Garden. Holy, dude, I ran some Garden, brother. Garden might be my second highest. Or, like, top 5. Garden, I have almost a week. Last Wish, I have 10 days. Yeah, and Leviathan, 7 days. So Garden is my third highest in terms of time spent in the raid. 46,000 kills. Anything come close to that? 15, 9, Crown of Sorrow. I mean, to be fair, there's like barely any enemies in Crown of Sorrow. 34 thou, 32 thou, Spire. I was spending some time in some freaking Garden, bro. What was I doing in there? Would I fall in? This says I only have 1,089 full clears. I think Braytech said I had like 1,200 something. So I don't know the disparity there. Let's go back to the raid hub. Let's go here, and I'm going to see, maybe I don't need to see history. I don't think I need history. I want teammates. Most common teammates. PG, number 1. That makes sense. Fitzy, number 2, also makes sense, even though Fitzy has not played in quite a long time. When he was gaming, he was in my team. Jin makes sense. Sammy, Char, Clover very early on was in a lot of raids. We got Toe, Sneak, Angel, Semi, Sith. Blue being 12. That's pretty high. Who else we got? Danielle, number 17. Leopard, 27. Yeah, Leopard doesn't... he was raided with other people. We don't really stream at the same time. Jez, 36. Robbie V, 49. Looking for other names. There's Myth, 57. Goose, 60. Slayer Age, 69. Mr. Fruit, 45. Okay. Holtzman, 21. I got some time. I got some time in with people. I don't think I've rated with 100 different people. Yeah, this is just my top 100. Who is number one? Who do you think, PG? You, Fitzy, Jin are the only people with over 10 days. All right, dungeon report. Not as exciting, I will admit. Oh, they have some of the missions here too. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, dungeon report's probably not gonna be as exciting. Shattered Throne, 47 clears. Pit of Heresy, 81. I was running some Pit of Heresy. Pit. Prophecy, this number's a lot higher because the weapons got revamped. 20,000 kills there. Duality, 189 clears. It must have just been counting Keitel checkpoints. This is all checkpoints. Yeah, okay. I was like, ain't no way I got 189 clears on Duality. Not a chance. But we were farming. Look at all the masters. Damn. 3 days. I've spent more time in Duality farming than most raids. 7 looted, 0 full. I've never done a full master? That doesn't make sense. Check Shattered Throne kills to see who did throwaway AFK farm. I don't know if there's a way for me to tell. I'm not really here to... this is more for, like, showing off my stats. This isn't really here to, like, shame people on Bray Tech. Loading math class members. Dungeons. What do we got? Can I zoom in? I can. Kills. Oh, you know what it is? It's not going to count... it's not going to count, like, Whisper. No, well, no. The Shattered Throne is... yeah, that's a normal dungeon. I mean, this number for Sneak compared to, like, me and ATP feels legit. Like, Leopard? This number, like, I don't think this number's too sus. Like, dude, I have 154,000 untainted dungeon kills, right? Longest single life, an hour 50. Look, he's got 3,300 or 1,300 clears as well. That does not seem sus. Even Leopard doesn't even seem that sus. Deaths, kind of on par with me. I have a lot more assists, so maybe there's some sussery there, but yeah, not too far off. Game kills best single, 5,100. What was I doing? In what world? What was I getting 5,100 kills in a single game kills best single? I don't even know, bro. Day 1 of a dungeon, Catalyst. I don't know, man. I do not know. I really ran Ghost 45 times. No, I did some farming too. Yeah, dungeon report not as exciting. But apparently my dungeon KD ratio is off the effing hook, bro. All right, what else we got? Strikes. 1,600 strike completions. We gotta pull up GM report, right? Flawless completions, 617. Okay. 19,000 champions defeated. Scores, there's no context for scores. Yeah, all these scores. There's no real context. I've gilded Conqueror every single time that it's been available to complete, and then the rest of these are seasonal. And let's bring up the GM report. See Day 1 stats from Raid Hub. Is there a way to do that? Raid Hub, classic. Okay, well, just like click on this and it shows. Evidently so. Leviathan, I had 491 kills. There was like no enemies. There's like no enemies in Leviathan. Most used weapon, Nameless Midnight. The effing scout rifle. Nutmaster is Merrick, by the way. Dude, this raid actually annoyed me. So the fact that we got still number 9. Here's what raiding was like back then. Also, this doesn't even seem correct. This just says 2 hours, 10 minutes. I know it took longer than that. Maybe we left and came back. I don't know. This all seems low. What about raid report? What does raid report say? It's not gonna, oh, because I did it on PlayStation. Yeah, we must have reset at some point. Here's what raiding was like back then, though. We got Day 1, number 9, Leviathan. We took probably a 10 to 15 minute detour the lower areas of the Leviathan, just like looking around for stuff. We got 9th. That's what raiding was like back. That was the competition back then. Imagine doing something like that now, where you just take a 10-minute detour to like look for chests. That's what it was like. Eater of Worlds. This one was also pretty quick. Most used weapon, Better Devils. MVP, Spire Stars. This was one where this might have been the first time where I didn't clear a Day 1. Because I was in there for about 10 hours. And my team wanted to call it. And I was like, bro, I need a clear. And Giggs had already done it. I think Slayer had already done it. I forget if Char had already done it. And I was like, wrangle the squad. And even with that, still managed to get 11th. MVP Slayer. Midnight Coup, most used weapon. Scourge of the Past. Let's go! Most used weapon, go figure, baby. Wait, why is it? This is out of order. This is out of order. This is not, yeah, 3 hours, 6 minutes sounds right, considering how long the first clear took. Where's the last, why are we going out of order, man? Last Wish, MVP, Toes. Total kills, 40,000. Most used weapon, Midnight Coup. I had 7,500 kills. 422 deaths sounds egregious. Who's all the numbers? These are people who are no longer playing the game. If you click your name, it'll break your kills down by weapon. 4,500 kills would go figure. Dude, I did a lot of weapon swapping. We did Spire, we did Spire, we did Scourge, Crown of Sorrow. I was on Recluse and Outbreak Perfected, aka the dawning of the MC special. Most used weapon, the Recluse. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. we don't talk about that one. Garden of Salvation, I'm guessing it's also gonna be Recluse. Risk Runner, okay, final boss. I mean, we're on the final boss for quite a long time. Risk Runner, okay. When to go into Supremacy. MVP Mork. Deepstone. Ikelos SMG 102. Okay. Damn, I really, I was using what was I using an escape velocity? Hello? Gnawing Hunger. This had to be because of Warmind cells. Dude, I was all over the place. I was all over the place on this thing for Deepstone. Okay. Next, Vault. I think this is just challenge. Ikelos, Salvager's Salvo was popping off back then. Yeah, Anarchy. Shattered Cipher. Just had to be for ad clear. Ariana's Route. Dude, I was ping-ponging. Most used weapon, 7th Seraph Officer Revolver. Imagine that nowadays, bro. Let's do Vow. Witherhoard. Most used weapon. Crazy. I was using the Strieg. Okay. I was on Striega. Quite a lot. This, we just did Vow King's Fall. I don't know what constitutes MVP. Is it just like KD ratio? Most used weapon, Agar Scepter. Was I sceptering? I was on Trinity Ghoul and a Callous Mini Tool. Sorry, wait. King's Fall? King's Fall. Agar Scepter. I know Sneak was probably using it, right? Yeah, Sneak was using it. Toes is on it. Root of Nightmares. Most used weapon, Corrective Measure Time Loss. I was using the hell out of Corrective Measure. I know that. 1,100 kills, Corrective Measure. Any primaries? 1,100 kills, Corrective Measure. You never needed to take this thing off. Crota's End. Callous Mini Tool, yep. Makes a lot of sense. I was rocking the Mini Tool. SMGs were just popping. Salvation's Edge. Commemoration, yep. Oh, this is our literal, just our kill. Is there a way to see like all the other segments as well? Like content, okay, it's a split up. Oh, all of these are split up into individual, all right. Most used weapon, Indebted Kindness. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Indebted Kindness, yeah. Indebted Kindness, just down the board. Those are all the day ones. Let's go GM report, because we're looking at strikes here. Solo strikes, 4 of 29, all of the easiest ones. I only have 475 GM clears. That seems so low. I thought I was gonna have way more than that. Festering Core, 1. Strange Terrain, 1. Savathu Song, 1. True Probabilities, 2. Damn, I only have 475. I thought I had way more than that. I guess I'm just not like farming them as much. Can we see, yeah, season breakdown here? What's our season breakdown? I've already done 41 this season. Almost matches last season, which was 6 months. Didn't do a lot in season 22. What season did I do the most? Season 19, we had 53. 84 in season 15. Wow. Lake of Shadows, okay. Season 10, we did 14. Yeah, season 11. Never did Garden World. I know I tried to do Garden World. And then Corrupted, I only put like 2 attempts into. Season 12, 1. Just had Festering Cores in the game for such a short amount of time. Yeah. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It's my most cleared GM. Arms Dealer, 33. Corrupted, 38. Word of Nothing, 46. Fallen Saber, 50. Yeah, I mean, you can just slice through Fallen Saber so fast. Yeah, if it's not really farmable, I don't really bother. Like, Scarlet Keep's not super farmable. It's more farmable than, like, a lot of Battleground ones. But, like, Battlegrounds are more for, like, the thrill of a GM experience more than they're for farming, really, I feel like. Like, Count's Excision. Yeah, okay, this is a lot lower than I thought. The old GM report said when you were personally flawless, well, this one doesn't. Is there a different GM report that I should know about? This is the GM report. Okay. Wait, there's a Grandmaster report. It's fine. All right, that's the GM report. What else do we have? Trials. Do we even need to look at my trials? 18 flawless tickets, 396 wins, 4,300 kills, wins with a complete ticket. Oh, number of matches won while wearing flawless Imperium emblem, and I'm holding this. Yeah, okay, I've never done that. I've never done that. Trials report. Trials stats. This breaks it down by season? I don't know how this breaks it, how it breaks it down. All time, Crucible, 1.57. Trials, I'm a 1.36. Vex, Mythoclast, most amount of kills. Igneous, Eye of Soul, Beloved, Unending Tempest. I got a lot of sniper kills. Best playing streak, 6 weeks. Flawless streak, 5 weeks. Kills in one match, 22. I had a 22 kill game? Oh, I was just carrying the F out of some teammates. Okay. October 2021. This is the 1 year anniversary. This is Danielle and I's first anniversary. I got my best trials game ever. Maybe not best ever, but like highest kills. 6 kills with my super, bro. I don't know what I was doing. Legacy. Dude, I was a 2.06 in Trials of the 9. Then again, like Trials of the 9. When people were playing back in Trials of the 9, people were pretty bad. Destiny 1, I went flawless 61 times. To be fair, I actually did play. I played more games of Trials in D1 than I have Trials of the 9 and Trials of Osiris D2 combined. And I have double the kills. 99 flawlesses total lifetime across all platforms, all versions of the game. 99. Let's look at, I want to look at playtime. And then I also want to look at highest kill count weapons. So this is Scrublando. This is your heat map of all your Destiny playtime. Steam says I have 5,500 hours playtime on Steam, but don't forget, we also got PlayStation for a short time. Then we were on what? We're on BattleNet for a while, right? We're on BattleNet. Like Steam, yeah, Steam was only since Shadowkeep because we were on BattleNet. Total time in Destiny 2, 8,127 hours. Here's the thing about this number is that I'm still not certain that this has eclipsed my number or my total time in World of Warcraft. And I played Destiny for almost double the time that I've played World of Warcraft. I'm still not confident. 338 days played. I'm still not sure. Total time in activities, 239 days. I've spent 100 days in Destiny 2, not in activities. Activity count, 26,000. Current streak, 4 days active. Longest streaks, 45 days active. That means I played Destiny 45 days in a row, or at least logged on. The longest I've gone without playing Destiny is 16 days. And I think I know exactly where that is. And I think that's when I was in Japan and I literally could not even log on to Destiny. So the longest I've been inactive on Destiny is just under 2 weeks because I was on another continent. And I didn't bring any kind of stuff with me to play Destiny. Not that I was trying to. Red War, 17 days. Curse of Osiris, 11 days. Actually higher than I thought. Warmind, 15 days. Fire Stars, I was online for 14 hours. It goes down. 10 hours, 12 hours. Destiny 2 console, that was launch day. The Raid, I was on for 12 hours. This was PC launch, 11 hours. The Dawning, for some reason, I was on for 10 hours, 43 minutes. What was this? This was Moments of Triumph. Why do they're marking Iron Banner? Okay. This is in the Outlaw, aka Forsaken. The Raid, 12 hours, 7.5. Dude, just look at all this red, man. Look at all this red. I was in LA for a couple of days in between Forsaken launch and the Raid launch, and I still managed to clock in like however many hours I did. A lot of Gray and Curse of Osiris. Yeah, well, there wasn't that much going on. And this was still when I wasn't like very consistently streaming either. It's only been like actually kind of recently that I've been consistently streaming, I feel like. Maybe that was just early D1 though. I'm not sure. Season the Forge, 8 days, 9 hours. Drifter, 10 hours. Opulence, 14. Season of Undying, 11. Season of Dawn, 7. Worthy, 7. I played more Worthy than Dawn, which is kind of crazy. I played more Hunt than Dawn. I guess, I mean, that includes Beyond Light, so that's kind of cheating. Season of the Chosen, which was like kind of when Bungie picked up like this in terms of seasonal content delivery, and it was a lot more consistent. 5 days. Splicer was 7 days. Lost was 12 days. Yeah, the big spikes here, just like raid and new expansion launches. Where was I in Japan? Where was my giant break? It was 2019. I think it was literally here. Yeah, this is my longest break ever, right here. I mean, it's counting this. Maybe it's not. Like, where else? I think. Oh, Plunder. Oh, Plunder. We were in Europe. Yeah, for some reason I have playtime with. This is Japan. Somehow I was on for an hour and 10 minutes, and then 7 minutes for Revelry. I don't even know. Yeah, so Europe. This is when we were in Europe. We were in France, and then we went to London. Into the Light. Lot of Into the Light. Season of the Witch. That's a big break in Season of the Witch. Although it could have been also like I was on some trips and stuff like that. Yeah, here I remember I wasn't home for the effing Wicked Implement. Trends, all activities, 24 hours, 40 minutes a week. 13-week average. Year-long average, 13 hours a week. 1 minute a week in Gambit, average, 52. Longest active streak is 93 days, and my longest legit day is 17 hours, 41 minutes. What's the website? d2.scrubland or something like that? d2scrub.land. What's everyone else's streaks? I want to see streaks. How many days active? How many days inactive? 289 days inactive. 79 days active, 34 days inactive. 611 inactive. 79 days. Who's got the biggest active streak? 113 active. 170 active. 264 active. 102 active. 259 inactive. Okay. Holy cow. 264 active. Okay, what about total time? Total time in Destiny 2. Also, wasted on Destiny isn't just not working. 50, 5,300, 3,200, 8,700, 9,600, 9,100, 7,500, 2,000. F&M weirdly kept my active yeah. Season of Splicer was my peak. I played every single day. 12,000 hours. Oh, we never looked at my D1 raid report. Let's look at my D1 raid report. Vault of Glass. 191 clears. 199 Crota clears, 195 King's Fall. Dude, I am consistent. 191, 199, 195, and then 142 Wraths, just because it wasn't out for a while. Even my kills, dude. 56,000, 54,000, 60,000, 60,000. 72 hard mode clears at 390. 73 hard mode clears. Not as many here, not as many here. Did a lot of King's Fall. One thing that I do want to do really soon is you have these ranks up here, clears rank and speed rank. D1 I have master on both, but D2 I'm like diamond something and diamond something. I want to run every raid fast, not like speedrunner strats, but just like we're going fast. You know what I mean? And I want to see if I can get my speed rank up to master or whatever, because master's what? Yeah, top 1,000 guardians. Yeah. Yeah, if we wipe, you gotta start over. Not like a flawless or anything, but yeah, just we get to the rally flag and we go immediately, not just get to a rally and then dick around for 5 minutes. And I just want to see how good of a time we can get, because like right now, what am I? Right now I'm Diamond 2, top 2%, and this is like without even trying. So I want to see how high I can get with trying. And I think you will not sniff master without doing speed strats. I disagree, because this is across like all players. It's not just like the top speedrunners, right? It's top 1,000. I think I can click into the top 1,000. Does it count sunsetted raids though? I'm not sure what this counts. I don't know if there's like a leaderboard for it. 1,282 total clears. Yeah, 11. Okay. Total clears and then full clears. Okay. How do you check? Is there a way to see? Oh, here we go. cumulative speed runs. 7,200. So to get to top 1,000, you got to get that down to 3 hours, 41 minutes. Okay. All right, that might be a little bit tougher. We got to shave off, what, like 2 hours? Okay, maybe it's a little bit tougher. But I've also, like, never tried, so I don't know how much time I could shave off of all of the runs. Because, like, we go pretty slow in the grand scheme of, like, trying to do a raid quickly. What else did I want? Oh, I think top weapon kills. I think that's also something I want to do. Unless there's any other stats that people wanted to see. Let's see the fish stat. I didn't do fishing. Okay, that is just plain wrong. I mean, I know I did fishing. They wiped stats? It's kind of sad. You use most used weapons from the Discord bot. Let me see. I would love a top 10 if possible, but if we only got 5, so be it. My top weapons. 50. This seems incorrect because I know I have more kills than this on this gun. I mean, it is, I'd say, accurate, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is accurate, but I feel like the number of kills is incorrect. What's the command in Destiny Item Manager? Here we go. Kills greater than 10,000. What do we have? What are my highest ever? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Go figure is lower than I thought. I thought my go figure was 65,000. My highest ever, I think, is the Recluse in game, 62,548. I think that's my highest. Let's see. Kills greater than 50,000. 2 items. Go figure, 55,935 kills. And then Recluse, 62,548 kills. Those are my 2 highest. I've like, nowadays, unless you are just glued to one weapon in particular, I don't feel like people realize how few options you really had way back when, right? Like nowadays, you are just flush with options, right? You have so many options nowadays. You can use anything, right? Like the fact that Go Figure is as high as it is, like shows you how like few options I feel like there really were way back when, right? But I also ping pong around a lot more to different weapons nowadays. And the game also kind of encourages you to ping pong around a lot more. Whereas way back when, dude, my Go Figure was Outlaw Kill Clip. My gun was, yeah, Outlaw Kill Clip, where like back in the day, Outlaw Kill Clip was like a workhorse. Is this a workhorse weapon? Because it's just like, that's what you just did. You just chunked away at enemies with your primary, and that's it. You know what I mean? So yeah, the game's just like so different. And I also don't think I'll ever really get to these numbers. I mean, Zally's is getting kind of close. But like otherwise, it's going to be tough to reach those numbers because I just... Yeah, also your abilities are also popping off like crazy so much more. Like in the Go Figure days, your abilities weren't going as berserk as they were. Okay, so this is according to Charlemagne, but I mean, I can double check some stuff as well. But it looks mostly accurate. So this is primaries. Okay, I'm just drawing that for no reason. So Go Figure, Spare Rations, Midnight Coup, the old Midnight Coup. This is 25,000. I don't think it's that high. My old Midnight Coup says 18,000. I'm guessing it's combining because my current Midnight Coup has 47. Maybe that's just all Midnight Coups combined. I'm not sure, but still makes sense. Spare Rations. I mean, I guess across all Spare Rations ever. Sure. Okay. I mean, the one that I kept has 17,000 kills on it. So I guess between all the different Spare Rations that I've ever gotten, okay. Better Devils makes a lot of sense. It was like basically the top weapon for a year straight in year 1. Quicksilver Storm makes a lot of sense. Quicksilver Storm was like my weapon of the year, 2023. Huckleberry I was using quite aggressively for a pretty good chunk of time. The fact that Kvastov is already clipped up to number 7, a testament to how good Kvastov is, but also the fact that like I was using this a lot in the raid and there's a trillion enemies in the raid. So that's also part of it. Is Luna I used for a very long time when I was doing some Stasis Titan stuff. Fatebringer Time Loss is a generally good weapon. Dead Man's Tale I was using quite a lot when it first came out because it was really good. Fatebringer, same kind of deal. Randy's Throwing Knife I really liked. I really liked Randy's Throwing Knife. So when it came out, I was on it quite a lot. Anti-Ope D, I think, was just my only SMG option for quite a while. Mountaintop, pretty high. You mainly use it to chunk targets, but even still, you used it quite a lot. And then Agriceptor is just a very, very strong weapon. Let's grab special. Recluse makes a lot of sense. Zhouli's Bane, I basically used nonstop once they nerfed SMGs. My Zhouli's Bane in-game right now is at 37,832. That is the only weapon that's like even sniffing the top 2 right now. It's the only one. But I have been using Zhouli's Bane like crazy ever since like SMGs have not really felt as good. But yeah, Recluse, like also a testament to how good Recluse was way back when. Dude, I mean, the thing was crazy. The thing was absolutely crazy. Callous Mini Tool makes a lot of sense. Nation of Beasts actually a lot higher than I thought. I never really like stuck to too many specific special weapons besides these two right here. Nation of Beasts, Sunshot, Ikelos, 3 for Barons. Yeah, Funnel Web I used for quite a lot during Witch Queen. Inaugural Address, Pulse Rifle from Leviathan, Ikelos SMG, 2 Trinity Ghoul, Wrist Runner, Graviton Lance. This is just from like from it being in the game as long as it has been. Subjunctive breaking into the top 15 for as short of a time it was there is kind of surprising. And then Vex Metaclast has been generally speaking pretty good. And then we got Power Weapons, Commemoration, Fixed Odds, Corrective Measure, Time Lost. All of these make a lot of sense. They are some of the best machine guns the game has to offer. Thunderlord being that high is kind of crazy to me. I do not recall using Thunderlord that aggressively. In-game, it says 2,300 kills. I'm not sure what's going on there, that there's such a huge discrepancy. Because I don't remember using Thunderlord that much. Boss DPS, man? Yeah, but that's boss DPS. Like, it's always been a good gun, but I just never really used it that much. Hammerhead, that makes sense. Used Hammerhead quite a lot. Anarchy was very good. Wendigo was incredibly good. Delirium was very good. Falling Guillotine's always been good. Seventh Seraph Saw was just like your only option for quite a while. Tractor Cannon, this is, this is around Strand times. Wardcliff Coil, way back in the day. Way back. Dragon's Breath has been very good. Edgewise. Legend of Acreus in the top 15 is actually crazy to me. The fact that I've killed 2,700 things with Acreus. What does in-game say? In-game says 1,500. Any other stats that we want to take a look at before we close this one out? Dog petting, that was 33. Times grass was touched. Where's that stat? Oh yeah, we never looked at like seasons. Cookies baked. Forges ignited. Highest season rank. 258 Undying. 359 lost, but that was an extended season. I hovered in the 200 to 250 range quite a lot. 284, 286, 402. I mean, that was also extended. Echoes, I'm kind of cruising on the ranks. Fractaline donated 55,000, season 9. Snowball, final blows. Branches cleared of the verdant forest. Relveric light, forges ignited, cookies delivered. Deepest branch, I got 13 deep in the haunted forest. Number of tier 3 encounters completed in the Reckoning, 98. 101 menagerie completions, 38 heroic. Platinum medals earned during Guardian games, okay. Season of the Lost champions defeated. Shattered Realm, I think that was an activity. Largest fish caught, 35 point. I didn't do a lot of fishing. 837 fish caught, yeah, not a ton. I was in the top 10% of scoring for all players during 2024 Guardian games. PogChamp. Total Pantheon score, 185 mil. Highest score was 4.7. Did not really go for a high score. Did not really go for that. I hate all the time trials are just completely messed up from like checkpoints and stuff. It's kind of annoying. It's like 5-minute Val run, bro. It's crazy. So, all right. Those are all my stats. I think we'll close it out there. Those are all of my stats across most of D2, and then you got some D1 stuff in there as well. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, bye. Why is it to the side? Oh my god. Okay, rarity. Here we go. So we'll use a little bit of both here. We'll use both. So my rarest ones are going to be charity ones. For example, this one, I believe there's only like, actually, hang on. There's not many of these. There are 28 of these in the world. Emblem.report. And I'm supposed to get this one, which there's only 8. So at some point, I'm supposed to get this one. I haven't gotten it yet. And that's for raising at least 50 grand during Bungie Foundation fundraisers. So I will be one of 9 people in the world with this. Or maybe not. Maybe it might be a little bit more after this next charity thing ends. But this will be my rarest emblem. After that, Core of the Nova, which is another charity emblem. That's for raising $10,000. 112 of those, the 112. Next one, Levante Prize. This is for winning a fashion show from Bungie on Twitter. I think I got this season 9 or 10. Heart Control is another charity one. I forget the exact conditions that you got this under, but it is another charity one. GDS 89, I think, was kind of like a giveaway thing. There's 2,500 of these. I think I got some codes from Bungie for that one. Fluid Resonance. It's a donation, another charity one. A lot of these I feel like are going to be charity. A lot of these are charity. Bloodstream, that's another charity one. Follow the Light is not charity, it's like another giveaway. Eclipsing Keep, $50 donation reward during a charity stream. A lot of these are charity. A lot of these are charity. Absolute Zero, Beyond Light Collector's Edition Emblem. That seems low. What? That seems really... Okay. Because, like, I know this one's a Shadowkeep Collector's Emblem. This one's also from a Collector's Edition. I think this one is too. Okay. That seems low. Spectral Sea, I think this is a charity one. Donate exactly $50 during the GCX 2021 charity marathon. Can't get that one anymore. Who has it? Please do not harass people who have this emblem. Okay. Moon Stirs is not. What is Moon Stirs? Awarded for competing in PvP matches during GuardianCon 2019 and PAX Prime 2019. Wowie. This is all based on percentage of people who have them. Where's some of the raid ones? Raids. Yeah, like Dive into Darkness and Heavy is the Crown. Why was that not? Oh, was it only... Oh, it was probably doing general, wasn't it? Okay. That makes sense. So raids. Dive into Darkness, Heavy is the Crown, Hunker Down, Scourge of Nothing, I want to see, what's the most common one? Absolutely Cursed. Grasp of Avarice, that makes sense. Really? That's one of the most common, huh? Okay, what else do I have? What other potentially rare things could be here? Seasonal. Hubris of Niobe is my rarest seasonal technical emblem. Complete the full Niobe Labs puzzle. Once complete, the emblem will drop. 61,000 redeemed. Niobe Labs. That one makes a lot of sense. A lot of these other ones are all, I mean, like Blood of Izanami, Volunder, Gofanen's Fire. These are all Season 5 emblems. I wonder why this one's so much more common. World? War-Minded. My rarest world emblem. Get all 40 sleeper nodes on Mars. Can't do that one anymore. Strikes? After the Nightfall. Why is this emblem so rare? Isn't this emblem just available at Zavala like all the time? No? Maybe it's just there for me because I already did it. Unlocks after you beat the time trials. Time trial times of each Nightfall strike after Forsaken's release. 7,000 of these. Secret Emblem complete hidden time trials in each Nightfall before it was sunset. Ooh, I'm actually kind of good at the game. What the hell? Disdain for Gold. Season 7 Nightfall. This requires 25 Nightfall completions during Season 7. Second rarest. Interesting. Have any rare Gambit? The Reaper. The Collector. The Sentry. The Invader. All Reckoning. Or all Gambit Prime stuff. Triumphant Reaper Triumph. No longer obtainable after Gambit Prime was retired. Was there an emblem for getting all 4 of these? No emblem for all 4. Cringe. Trials of Osiris. Wow, so rare. World, we just did. Okay. This one, people still go crazy for the First of the Forge. This was, you had to buy something from the store in Season 5. It's not even that uncommon. There's 40,000 of them. Entombed? Isn't this the Twitch emblem? Complete all master challenges and value the disciple, then redeem from Bungie rewards. Yeah, it was. Damn, that's not that many. I thought this would be way more common. Well, anyway, those are my rare emblems. Looking forward to getting the next charity one. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, bye.